This whole lockdown thing has, it's kind of got to me. More specifically, my hair. My hair is, it's pretty much gone now, isn't it? There's like a 7 head going on now. But yeah, I've had a haircut. Anyway, hello, welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Sampdoria. We are now into January. The transfer window has opened. I've bought 2 players. I've wasted some money. I've massively underestimated how good our side is because I've bought essentially championship level players and they're not good enough for the first team. In between episodes, we have played a few more fixtures, starting off with a 4-1 victory against Brescia. It was a very good 3 points, and I think part of the reason why we got 3 points is because I tweaked my formation slightly. We now play 2 strikers. Also, that goal was terrible. A Gaston Ramirez free kick gives us 3 more points against Bologna as well. And then as we move into January, we draw 1-1 with Spal Quagliarella from the penalty spot. And then a midway through the second half equaliser for Spal means I'd say this has dropped points. And Ferrari absolutely ballsed it up, didn't he? So yeah, in between episodes actually, we have picked up 7 points, which means league table-wise, we're up into 10th place. 24 points on the board, only behind Napoli because we played them in the last episode and lost. And ahead of Spal because of the alphabetical order, maybe? So transfers then. First one up is Ricky van Wolfswinkel. We have signed him from Basel. He's actually scored a lot of goals at Basel. We've spent £425,000 on Ricky. He was doing alright. He's 13 goals, 11 goals, 20 goals, so he does know how to score goals. I think, though, he is currently unavailable to play until something like, the 2nd or the 1st of February. I don't know what's wrong with him, but we can't play Ricky van Wolfswinkel. So we've brought another striker instead. It is a 24-year-old German striker, Pascal Kopke, maybe, from Hertha Berlin. He has cost us £3.5 million. He's a squad player. He's 3-star current ability. I kind of like him for his versatility. I have to admit, being able to play on the wings is good. I do quite like that. He's not amazing. Like I said earlier, we've kind of just signed championship players. I'm thinking we're better than that. So as today then is the January transfer window, what we're going to do, we're going to play the first match up against Verona in a moment, and then we're going to go forward, possibly, till after the transfer window. It'll be Milan or maybe Juve, possibly Parma. I'm not quite sure. The more I see my haircut, I say haircut, my forehead, it's just massive, isn't it? It's just massive. I've got a massive forehead. Match number 1 of the episode then is up against Verona, a team who are down in 16th place. It looks like they love to concede goals as they've got a minus 14 goal difference. They love to lose games as well. So I expect this is probably going to be a defeat for us. The starting lineup then for the Verona game. In goal is going to be Ordero, Muru and Berezinski as the fullbacks, Colli and Tonelli in the middle of the pitch. No changes there. Ronaldo Vieira and Carol Linetti will be the central midfielders because Ekdal has currently gone and got himself a virus, so he's not able to play. Gambardini and Ramirez will be the wingers, and this is where the change comes in. We are now playing 2 up top, so Quagliarella will partner the new signing Kopke. It's probably not pronounced Kopke, but that's what we're going to go with. Well, this is a little bit of a kit clash, isn't it? We're in the dark grey, they're in the dark blue. We're basically wearing like the same kit, aren't we? We do have a very early highlight, obviously, as it is happening right in front of our face. Muru has it across to Vieira. Plays it all the way across onto that right-hand side. Carol Linetti is going to collect it. And I think that's Gabbiadini in front. Linetti's going to go it alone, though. Plays it on the ground to Gabbiadini. He's gone for an absolute rocket with his left foot. 32 seconds on the clock. We are 1-0 up against Verona. That is a very good start. And a goal that moves us up into 9th place in the table. Just a few minutes later, Linetti has it from Berezinski throw. Crossing, Quagliarella's there. Doesn't manage to get it. And now Verona clear their lines. And I'm guessing they're going to try and do a little bit of a counter-attack. Great tackle, but they still have the ball. Fabio Barini, the former Liverpool man, back to Ver. Now, on the right-hand side is Ajapong. Crosses in, back post to Salcedo, and it's 1-1 almost instantly. Well, we've both had 1 shot on target each and both scored it. So I guess we're back to square one. Muru with a free kick for us. Ramirez has it now. Plays it across. Finds Linetti. Linetti's got an option on his right-hand side. It is the goal scorer, Manolo Gabbiadini. Back to Berezinski, please. Berezinski, what were you doing? Salcedo now has it. The goal scorer for Verona. Berezinski sticks a foot out, gets the ball, but they keep hold of it. Amrabat into the area. It's a great save from Ordero. It's going to be a corner, but all of that came from Berezinski not actually paying attention. The corner then for Veloso to take towards the middle, a header clear from Coley. And now, are we going to counter-attack with Gabbiadini? He's got, I'm assuming, Kopka in front of him. Keeps going. Now does find the German Kopka. Is he going to play it backwards? Does to Ramirez. Needs to get past his man if he can. On the ground to Quagliarella into the penalty area. And that is a wonderful finish from the old man of Sampdoria. It is 2-1. I am considering selling Quagliarella. Partially because he's on a reasonably sized contract. And also he's going to be 37 by the end of January. I don't like old footballers in Football Manager. I don't know what it is, but there's something about it. I just don't like them. But he's doing actually really well for us at the moment. Unless Kopka or Ricky van Wolfswinkel can start scoring countless goals, we can't justify getting rid of him. We do have a highlight going on, by the way. Linetti has it. Gabbiadini on the right into the penalty area again. Almost scores a very similar goal to what he scored earlier. Instead, it hits the post and it is cleared. And now we're going to see a free kick for Verona. I'm not quite sure how we got a free kick from that position. Linetti heads down to Ramirez. He's going to go across to Vieira now. Muru. Ramirez in front if he wants to use him. Doesn't. Muru keeps hold of it. Cuts across. Tries to find Gabbiadini. Gabbiadini does so much for our team at the moment. Now finds Berezinski. Cross it in, please. Nope. Doesn't. Plays it on the ground. Gabbiadini tries to cross it. Can't manage it. Berezinski to Quagliarella. And Quagliarella gets his second of the game. His 7th of the season. It's 3-1. I just remembered something else that I did in between episodes. I cancelled Maya Yoshida's loan deal. He got sent back to Southampton. We weren't paying him, and he was on £70,000 a week or something absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, I'm not paying that much. He was technically our second highest earner, I think. Barini has the ball. Veloso, edge of the area for Verona. Across to Veer. Now, oh, that is a great ball. And Cloud Ajapong makes it 3-2. Not the best defending from Muru, which is quite a common thing. I'd love to learn how to defend. I'd love it if our team just could defend, because we'd actually win games quite comfortably. There was a chance potentially at the end of the first half. Barini has the ball in the penalty area, crosses in, Salcedo's there. It's 3-3. It's 3-3 at half-time. Why can we not defend? Still not quite half-time, and there's another chance, possibly. Vieira to Ramirez. We've had 3 yellow cards. Gabbiadini now has the ball into the area. Kopka's there. Kopka does manage... Kopka. What was that? It was an open goal. It was an open goal. It was an open goal. It was an actual open goal. He deserved to get subbed for that. I can't believe I've spent £3.5 million on a goal scorer who can't even score an open goal. Early highlight for Verona in the second half. Ordero comes out, claims the ball. So hopefully this is going to be the start of the highlight then with the goalkeeper with the ball in his hands. What's he going to do apart from walk around his area? Kicks it upfield. Finds Ramirez who controls it and plays it back to Muru. We've got 4 yellow cards now. 4 yellow cards in 45 minutes. Vieira to Muru. Is he going to play a long ball across to that right-hand side? Nope, plays it back. Eventually does manage to get out of his feet, but we're still in that little corner there. Muru now tries to find somebody and does find Linetti. Linetti has Gabbiadini in front. He's going to play it across. Yes, he does. Berezinski now loads and loads of space for the Polish right-back. Cross it in, please. Cross it in, please. Or back to Gabbiadini. That's fine. I want Kopka to score now. Crosses in. Quagliarella's there. The ball falls to Gaston Ramirez. He gets his 9th goal of the season. It's 4-3. And of course there's a highlight straight after the goal, because this is what happens. We're probably going to concede almost straight away, aren't we? The ball goes all the way back to Silvestri. Is he the former Leeds goalkeeper? Is it Leeds, or is that someone completely different? It's not the best kick out. Gabbiadini has it, plays it back to Berezinski. Gabbiadini's made a run. Berezinski instead goes to find Gaston Ramirez, who finds Quagliarella into the area, forces a great save from the keeper. He was offside anyway. And now there's a chance possibly for Verona. This is ridiculous. It's just constant highlights. Ajapong, one of the many goal scorers of this match, crossed in but is cleared. Amrabat has a chance now. Lazovic goes for a very simple effort. Ordero can easily hold on to that one. And seconds later, there's another highlight. Quagliarella's free kick straight into the hands of Silvestri. So we've got 2 players trying to mark the goalkeeper, and it goes straight past them, because of course it does. Amrabat has it. He's going to hold up play. Lazovic, the fullback. Is he going to go backwards? What is going on in this match? I've just realised we're 10 minutes in, literally, of a video, or recording at the very least, and it's been pretty much all highlights. They've got it in the centre circle. Veer has it now. On the right is their right back. Ajapong does use the right back. That's a good pass. Sensible pass. Barini, edge of the area. Now Veer goes for a long-range effort. It's fisted over the bar from Ordero. It's going to be a corner. which of course we're going to see. Veloso goes over, takes it towards the back post. Tonali heads clear. Veer's going to collect it. Just end the highlight now. Just end the highlight, please. Ramirez with a free kick for us. We're still like seconds into the second half. The ball's going to find its way in. It does. Pascal Kopka has made it 5-3. Gets his first goal of the season. He didn't miss that open goal, did he? Well, at least we're picking entertaining matches. 5 goals for us, 3 for Verona. We've still got another match to play in this episode. 20 minutes or so left to play. We're going to bring Ramirez off because he's injured. We're going to bring on Leris. And do we do any other changes? I'm thinking possibly fitness concerns wise. We're going to take Kopka off. Bonazzoli is going to come on. Bonazzoli, sorry. Yeah, we'll bring Bonazzoli on. We're going to do one final sub as well in a minute. I'm going to bring off Gabbiadini. He's had a really good game. And I kind of want to reward him, even though he's not real in this universe. I just want to reward him and just kind of give him a little rest. Amrabat has the ball, finds Rahmani on the right-hand side for Verona. He's got an option to his left. Veer's just scored a weldy. How many goals are scored like this so far in this save? How many goals have we seen that have been absolute screamers from outside the area? It's 5-4 with 15 minutes to play. I'm going to give him a demand more. All of our defenders are booked because, of course, they are. Berezinski's dropping fitness-wise. We're going to bring off Berezinski. We're going to bring on you. I think you're our backup right back, aren't you? Yes, you are. Di Paoli. You're going to be making your first start in the league for us. You have played a cup game. I mean, defensively, look at those numbers. 6.4s for Coley and for Muru. We've got a free kick. Quagliarella with 3 minutes of injury time to play. Steps up. Is he going to get himself a hat-trick from this free kick? It's normally Gaston Ramirez. It's saved by Silvestri. We have ourselves a corner. Still with 2.5 minutes of injury time to play. Di Paoli, who's just come on the pitch and picked up a yellow card instantly, takes the corner towards Coley in the middle. It's not cleared very far. Quagliarella's going to get the saved effort. Back to Carolinetti. He's dinked in across. It's a header clear. Gabbiadini picks it up though. Now Tonali. Where's Tonali going to go? Across, finds the corner taker. Di Paoli. I'm not going to get his name right. We've won. We've won. That's all that matters. How was that? Did any defence turn up? I'm guessing no, they didn't. So 5-4 in the end. 5-4. Gabbiadini, Quagliarella with 2. Ramirez and Pascal Kopka making up for his absolute diabolical, that's the word, diabolical miss at the end of the first half. We win. That's good. And that victory then moves us up into 9th place in the table. We leapfrog over Napoli, who drew 1-1 with Parma. We are now 8 points. 8 points behind Udinese. We're not getting Europe. This season, it's just a season to get our kind of foot in the door. Let's try and understand how Sampdoria work, how the Italian league works. Last time, as I mentioned previously, I played in the Italian league. We got sacked at around January time. So, yeah, this is an opportunity to redeem myself. We're going to go forward now until just after the transfer window has shut. So we will return with some highlights from Atalanta, Roma, Atalanta again apparently, and maybe Milan. And obviously, because the transfer window is open, expect some transfer business to also take place. We do have a little bit of cash to spend. It's not a lot. Just under £2 million, but we are over our wage budget. So yeah, if we're going to buy anyone, we need to probably shift someone on first. Well, the transfer window is closed, and it was really exciting. We didn't do any more business. We loaned out Morton Thorsby, we've loaned out some children, and that's it. We've done nothing. We don't have the money to spend. So yeah, we've basically bought a striker that can't play until the 2nd of February, and a striker who can't score goals. I am great at this game, especially in the transfer market. So, in the little bit in between matches, we have played obviously 3 more games. We played Atalanta twice. We lost the first one 2-0 in the cup. We were awful. We then lost to Roma, Quagliarella scoring our only goal of the game, but also conceding 3. 2 of them were worldies. We concede worldies constantly. And then a 2-2 draw against Atalanta in the league. We should have won this game. We threw it away in the second half. We were 2-0 up thanks to Manolo Gabbiadini with both our goals. But yeah, second half we just didn't defend and they scored twice. It means in the league then we are most definitely a mid-table side. We are sat 10th place, right in the middle, just about technically in the top half. But we're mid-table, 28 points. We are now 11 points behind 5th place Atalanta. We're not going up, but we're not going down. And now we have to play AC Milan, a team that we have already beaten, might I add. They're a team that are just ahead of us in the table. I say just. They're actually a lot of points ahead of us, but only 2 positions. I literally said at the start of this save, I want to be the best of the chasing pack. We are 1 point off of being the best of the chasing pack. That's pretty good. The starting lineup then for the AC Milan game, we have reverted back to the 4-2-3-1 because basically this is what we played when we beat them earlier on in the season. So it's going to be Ordero in goal, a back four of Berezinski and the loney Carlos Augusto. He's playing because Muru isn't very good at football. Coley and Tonelli will be the central defenders. Yankto and Linetti will be in the middle of the pitch. Yankto is playing because he's good. I just don't play him enough, so I've promised him first team football. Gabbiadini, Ramirez and Laris will be the central midfielders. They're not, they're attacking midfielders. 2 of them are wingers, that's not even central at all. And Kopko will be our striker today because Quagliarella is not particularly match fit. We beat them last time we played them, and I don't know how we did it. So if we can do that again, I will be very surprised. I'm not expecting to get much out of this game at all. 4.5 minutes on the clock. Milan have themselves the ball in their half. If we can nick it away, we can start this ball rolling. Simon Kjaer plays the ball upfield. Tonelli heads forward though. Linetti, now Ramirez, who's had a great season for us, plays it back to Lorenzo Tonelli. Do not lose the ball right now. All the way back to the goalkeeper Ordero, slowly walking out of his area. Upfield to Gaston Ramirez, back to Linetti, now Gabbiadini, Ramirez is in front. He's just going to run it instead. Now Yankto plays it across Berezinski on the right. Get past your man. Lovely ball to Gabbiadini. Is he going to score again? His effort is saved by Donnarumma. It is going to be a corner. The amount of goals that Gabbiadini has scored, where he basically just nips in behind the last man and just blasts it into the back of the net, is ridiculous. The corner comes in. Kopka's header is on target, but easily held by the Italian goalkeeper. That was a very good start to this match. Like an unexpectedly good start. It's a corner though for Milan. Corner comes in, front post is Romagnoli, held by our goalkeeper Ordero. Is that the whole highlight? Or is Ordero going to do something with the ball? Rolls it to Tonelli, back to the keeper. Kick it upfield, please. Thank you very much. It's coming straight back at us, though. Ibrahimovic to Lucas Paqueta. Inside our half. Has to go backwards to Romagnoli. Nick the ball away again, please. Come on, Benacer. Across to Conti. He's got some space. He instead decides to cut inside. Goes for a long-range effort. It's a terrible effort. It's well wide. Berezinski's taken a knock. And it looks like a twisted knee and he wants to come off. Well, he might need to. Corner for Milan once again towards the front post. Gabbiadini gets it clear. Benacer back to Canaloglu or Chanaloglu. I'm not even sure how to say it. Carlos Augusto. Of course it was you. Every single time I play somebody who's not normally a first choice player, they give away a penalty. It's going to be Ibrahimovic, isn't it, up against Ordero? I assume it's Ibrahimovic. It is big Zlatan against Ordero, and Ordero went the right way as well. But Ibrahimovic gets his 10th goal of the season. We're 1-0 down against AC Milan, and there's probably no coming back from this. Every single time I play somebody who's not supposed to play, or who doesn't often play, they give away a penalty. This time it was Augusto. I'm pretty sure it was Sturgiu who gave away a penalty not too long ago as well. It always seems to happen. Well, half-time, we are 1-0 down, but we're expected to be 1-0 down. I'm just going to get my assistant, who is Paolo Bonetti, by the way. He's going to do that team talk. And actually, I should probably do a change. There is a highlight that has just kicked off. We're going to do that. We're going to move Ramirez to the left, bring on Bertolacci for Laris. Probably should also bring off Berezinski, shouldn't we? We're going to bring on De Paoli. I don't know whether that's how it's pronounced at all, but that's what we're going to do. Okay, there wasn't a highlight. Corner for Milan. They always seem to start with corners. And Simon Kjaer makes it 2-0. I still haven't worked out how to defend crosses, like at all. We still concede a lot of chances coming from crosses. 60 minutes on the clock. I'm going to give him a demand more, and we've got ourselves a free kick. This is Gaston Ramirez territory, and he's hit the outside of the post, and Simon Kjaer can clear the ball. That was our chance. That was our one chance. Gabbiadini's on a 6.4. Of course, our defenders are playing badly. Augusto 6.3. Tonelli's on a 6.6, so he's doing reasonable. Ramirez has another free kick. This time he's gone for a cross. Yankto's there. His header hits the bar, and Calabria gets the ball clear. We've hit the woodwork twice now. It's just not going to be our day, is it? It is just not going to be our day. Into the final 5 minutes then. We're going to get no more highlights. It's going to be a 2-0 defeat. Ramirez with a free kick. The ball's found its way into the back of the net. Lorenzo Tonelli is going to claim it. Or is he? Tonelli was offside? He wasn't offside, was he? I mean, we're not going to see from this angle because it's not going to show us. Come on, game. I think that was a bit harsh calling Tonelli offside because technically a defender hit it first. Yankto's headed effort is just wide. We've come very close. We should have got something from this game. We've had a lot of chances, a lot of efforts on target. In fact, that was very even. and we still got nothing. A 2-0 defeat in the end then. Strikers couldn't find the back of the net. Defenders couldn't defend. Story of our season. Apart from the matches where our strikers can find the back of the net. Well, you're getting an angry team talk because it wasn't a good performance because we really should have won that game. And most of you actually listened. Well, we've dropped down then from 10th to 11th place. Napoli managed to move ahead of us. No, Sassuolo moved ahead of us. There you go. So we're in this little weird middle pack. We've got Sassuolo, Napoli, Sampdoria, Bologna, and I guess Spal, maybe Parma, Fiorentina, you could say, trying to get involved in that. They're a little bit too far away at the moment. Next episode then, we are going to be playing one of those teams that is in that little battle with us. It's going to be Fiorentina, and we're also going to possibly play one of these three, maybe even Lazio. It's going to basically be in this window. 2 matches from that. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2020 with Sampdoria. A goal fest against Verona in the first match, and then a somewhat disappointing performance against AC Milan in the second. But it's still, we're doing okay, we're doing alright. If you did enjoy, do please remember to hit that like button. If you're new here and want to see more, hit the subscribe. I'll be back next time with more Football Manager.